Hey guys, Wormeck here, and I'm going to be starting up a new Let's Play of Starbound. This is the kind of Terraria in space, with obviously it's a little bit more complicated than that, but it's brought to you by developer Chucklefish Games. I've played through this a couple times so far in terms of going through the different servers. I haven't progressed all that far, just past the first boss. But there was a new patch that strongly recommended resetting the characters and the worlds, so I have done so. So I'm going to start recording from this point. Being a beta for this game, there's a strong possibility that I'll end up having to reset again. So if that's the case, I will have to start fresh. I'll keep recording though anyway, because a lot of times you get cool stuff. All the worlds are kind of procedurally generated to an extent, and you kind of end up in different worlds, so you can see some cool stuff by doing that. So I've just started. I am playing on a server, so there is the likelihood of another player joining us at some point. Probably not in the videos that I'm starting to record right now, though. Just simply because the people that I normally would be playing with are working currently. So, yes, beginning rewards are fun. So as you can see, the art style is very similar to Terraria. This is my spaceship. You can use it to travel around after you fuel your ship up a little bit. You get a little flashlight. You can wave around like you just don't care. You get the matter manipulator, which is kind of like your initial tool for mining, gathering, and all that kind of stuff. Torches, and you get a big honking sword. For those that don't know, the left and right slots here are for your two hands, if you couldn't figure that out. The main reason I put them there and not on one is because this way I can hit like 3, have this out. If I hit 3 again, it goes right there. So whatever slot you have currently equipped, if you tap it a second time, you'll go to your left and right hands. Let's see what world we got. We're on Alpha Anwar Al Farkadane 10IA. Ooh, fluffy tree clouds. I've never seen this before. So being that this is random, you don't usually get a lot of information about where things are. I like to mark my landing spot with torches. At least at first, just so that I know if I circumnavigate the world, because it does loop, that I know that I'm there. The landing spot also always has that cleared patch of grass there. So mine a fluffy tree cloud. My first goal is to make tools, because this default mining and wood chopping is not fun. Ooh, iron over there. Alright, so let's get our wood planks on. How many do I need? 35. Crafting table get. Yes, thank you. To get wood. Wood, yes. Need to get meat. So for meat, you don't need a hunting bow, but realistically you do. You can get meat if you kill stuff with a sword, but using the hunting weapons improves the odds of that quite a lot. Throw down a campfire, because I'll need that later. Alright, so I want a stone pickaxe and a stone axe. So to get those, I mostly just need cobblestone, so start with the pickaxe, because it'll make gathering the rest of the stone a lot easier. Now, unlike Terraria, you do kind of, as you can see, kind of dig in like a 4x4 pattern here. 4x4, 2x2. Math. 4 blocks, 2x2. Takes a long time initially. Not as long as it used to. It used to be ridiculously longer than it is right now. But I'm just going to kind of dig down here, keep it roughly level. Eventually I'll be building a shelter at the spawn here. I like to build it actually right around the spawn, so that way when you reappear in the world, you're inside of a safe house instead of getting horribly murdered. All the monsters on the worlds are built of random parts too, so you kind of don't really know what you're going to expect. It's not like going in, you're going to be like, oh, I fought one of these things 11 billion times before. No. If only it was that simple. There's also neutral monsters, so you can't always assume that everything is actually going to try and kill you. To be fair, most things will. But not everything. I need more wood planks. I don't know why. I always close the crafting interface when I want to just make more of something. Pickaxe. And I don't have enough planks now, so... I'm very particular about how I set up my bar. So you'll probably see me rearranging stuff a lot, especially early on. I don't like having things everywhere. Seriously, game? Seriously? So this is probably going to horribly murder me. One down. Are you guys aggressive? Some of you, they shoot lightning. That's super not cool. Super dick move, game. Okay, so this starting planet is going to be terrible. Why are there so many monsters there? Jesus. Okay, well, let's try going the other way, because there's no way I can kill all of them. Not without dying, anyway. So, okay, let's grab some plant fiber. Plant fiber would go a lot faster with an axe, but I need bandages, and then I can make the bow, which will make this a little bit less painful. Come on. Here you go. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't have the wood to make the bow. Awesome. Go brain. So the trees, this is something actually a lot of my friends didn't understand, but the tree falls in the direction that you, like, opposite of where you're standing. Because like a good lumberjack, you know not to make the tree fall on your own head. God, I need an axe. Axes don't have any upgrades, so that you just have the one stone axe. Pickaxes actually degrade as you use them, and so you need to actually make new ones periodically. This little bar here means that I'm freezing to death slowly, because apparently it's cold in the rain. Hunting bow get. And more wood planks. Don't want to make all of them, because I do need separate ones for torches. Oh. You are 4, 2, plant fiber goes here. So, now, because I have enough, I can make some bandages. A bandage, rather. Alright, let's go. Why are there monsters everywhere? I really like the lighting effects in this game. I always get happy when I can shine the flashlight at things and see, like... Look at that. I'm easily amused, don't mind me, guys. If you ever see me stop everything I'm doing and just shine the flashlight, yeah, you'll know why. I'll probably be especially bad on Ice Worlds, because I really like how it looks in snow. Alright, so we got a little bit of copper. Fish aren't aggressive. Fish don't do anything, they're just fish. Which I guess isn't all that weird, but it feels weird in a game where 90% of the things in it try and kill you constantly. Stop growling at me, whatever you are. I want none of your business. So this is coal, which I need to fuel my ship and make torches and eventually make steel, and it's pretty much one of the most important materials in the game. You may feel like you end up drowning in it later, but the truth is you will want every little bit of that coal later. Now, I'm not going to dig through there, because that will just make me lose my torch, and I don't really see the point. But I'm going to get lots and lots of these, because I'll need these to make bandages, which is the only way I have to heal for right now. Eventually, I'll have a bed that I can sleep in, but it heals you very slowly, so bandages are still more effective for combat. Ooh, you're a really long one. What's down there? Nothing. Just swim mining like a boss. So recently in the last patch they added the feature to do this. Click left goes to the max. I know it seems really trivial, but it was a huge pain before you could do that. You would have to always be going through and sorting out your stuff, and you'd have to click how many you had or manually type the number if you knew how many. Coal down here. So you're probably wondering why I'm picking up my pickaxes here. Pickaxes, yes, picking up my pickaxes. I am picking up my torches because I don't really want to leave them here. As I said, coal is really important, and it is finite. It's finite in the sense that there's not infinite everywhere, but there's a lot of worlds, so theoretically you can get more pretty easily. But I really don't want to use a ton of coal early on torches for stupid things. Like, I'm never going to be going in this cave again, so what do I care? I'll just take my torch with me. So, I'm just going to start out by grabbing all the materials really close to my base here. I don't usually go exploring super deep underground until much later. I like to explore the surface of my first planet. You can find all kind of cool stuff. Like on the last patch I had a really awesome castle that was full of really aggressive glitch, which is the robotic race. They're kind of stuck in the Middle Ages despite being robots, because sure, it's funnier that way. Kind of want to get that torch down there. Yeah, things bad. I don't know what these things do. Every monster has like random abilities. Ow. And so ends my glorious career. And what color did my underwear end up being? Blue. So when you create your character, you obviously choose how they look. There's an option for undie color, but you can't see what your underwear actually looks like because you have clothes over it. So you kind of just choose something and see what you get, which is kind of a weird way of doing it, I feel, but that is how it works. Let's see now. I want to make a stone furnace, so I need lots of cobblestone and a campfire. Well, campfire is easy. Those are my few remaining torches for that. I don't really need these torches anymore. You might be wondering why I even bothered placing those there in the first place, but sometimes if I don't have ore right near the beginning, I end up exploring around, and I've had it happen once where I ended up circumnavigating the entire world before finding useful materials enough so that I didn't go back to my base. Ow, damn it. Alright, we got a little bit of copper up here. If you've been watching on the bottom, you'll been seeing I've picked up some pixels every so often. That's the currency of the game. You lose it when you, well, you don't lose all of it, but you lose a percentage of it when you die. And you use it for crafting. There's NPC vendors you can buy stuff from. Don't fall down. Right, anyway, I'm not going to bother exploring here right now. I'll come back to this at a later point. Alright, shut up, birds. Had enough of your business. Oh wait, stop killing me. Stop it. This thing is passive, because sure, something that looks like that would totally be passive. Tons of non-hostile animals have fangs. Is that gold? That's gold. A lot of the things also kind of look like Pokemon. Not any specific ones, mind you, usually, but various. There's a thing that there is a type of tail that monsters can have that looks a lot like Pikachu's tail. Not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Overall, though, the game is a lot of fun. It's a lot more exploration based than Terraria and Minecraft. both of those are based more around exploring underground and digging things and finding all kinds of stuff. Terraria is a little bit closer to this, as this does have bosses that you fight and progression and that kind of thing a little bit more than Minecraft does. But it does have a lot more kind of fluff things that you can create to decorate with than Terraria typically does. Plus, because you can find NPC villages all over and stuff, you can actually end up stealing all their decorations from their towns and making your place look like some sweet castle. And oh god, it's night. So night, like in Terraria, like in Minecraft, like in most of those kind of randomly generated survival games, at night it sucks really badly. It's basically the time when everything gets a lot more aggressive and a lot more unpleasant, and everything just kind of wants to kill you. So it also gets really, really dark to the point where you can't really see a lot on the ground. Like you can see, like if I put my flashlight away, you can see, but not super great. And with the flashlight, I can actually see if there's ore underneath me. I also do need. I don't know. Is it? Oh god, they have twitchy eyes and they're coming to kill me. Oh, that, yep. Night means high-level monsters. Luckily, when you die, you do respawn with full hunger meter. So if you die often enough, you never need to eat anything. It's just life's little miracles. Back down we go. Okay, so, do I have enough cobblestone? Probably not. Where's furnace? I need 25. Well, I can grab cobblestone from right here. Of course, this planet is also cold. So, that means that at night, I will be slowly freezing to death. And if I do not stay near fires and heat sources, that little bar on the bottom will eventually deplete all the way down, and I will start getting white all over my screen to represent that I am slowly freezing to death and going to pass out soon. Generally, you want to avoid that. As you can probably guess, freezing is not really a fun thing to have happen to you. But yeah, since not a lot of people also are aware of this, right-click interacts with the backgrounds, so you don't just have to leave the background up after you've mined something. I like to take some of it down so that it looks less silly sometimes. Alright, well that's giving me all the cobblestone that I need, so break you. So this furnace that I'm about to build is basically the forge. It will let me smelt materials. Bam. Also gives off light and heat, which is always awesome. So, let's get smelting copper. The bow that you get is actually pretty good. It's got some nice little tricks to it, because you have to charge it up in a way. Oops. So, when you shoot, you can kind of just plink your arrows a little bit, or if you hold it down, you'll see the bow flashes. If you let go then, you get a much more powerful arrow that is all covered in shininess, and if you wait, then it's a normal arrow. So you kind of get a little bit of flexibility with how your game will kind of work out there. You know what, let's build a little shelter, but first let's level this terrain so that I don't have stupid shit happen. By stupid shit, I mean forgetting to level the terrain and then getting stuck with weird off-level floor. You can also just tap that to break the grass, because grass sucks. And we'll make a bunch of packed dirt. So for every packed dirt that I make, I'm actually making 3 packed dirt. So I don't know how you take dirt and make it and pack it and somehow make it more dense than it was to begin with, but hey, you know what? Physics. So let's start right here. It's a pretty large house. And right click to place back walls, which I can't do because I broke them before. Back walls kill your inventory, so make sure that you bring a lot, and I mean a lot of materials when you're doing this, because as you can see, I've gone through all that I made. Let's not make 145, let's go with another 50. I like to use packed dirt as my crafting material of choice, at least early on. I usually eventually swap my house out to a different material, but packed dirt is plenty good for feeling safe and secure. And let's see, I should have enough wood to make doors. I only have enough for one. What does a door take? Planks. More planks. Planks. Really? Door. So, your character is 4 blocks tall, and doors are 5 blocks, so you do have to take that into account when you're building. Go away, grass. If you're like me, having that little bit of grass showing through the walls kinda brings out a little bit of OCD tendencies, and you must kill it with fire. Alright, so let's take this fireplace, and we're just going to move it over to here, balance out the light and the heat a little bit more. And we'll take the furnace, and this. The furnace will stick here. That should get heat going everywhere in the whole house, or close enough anyway. And we'll stick that there. Cool beans. And there we go. You can also, if you want to, put all these things on your actual ship as well, so you can put the crafting materials and benches and all that stuff there, and do all your crafting from there. I usually like to do that before I leave the first planet, but for now I don't really need this way is a little bit easier, since as other people play on the server, they'll be able to also make use of the goodies. Whoa. Are you? Yeah, you're trying to kill me. Back foul beasts. Kinda like a purple tongue, spiky monster thingy. I like that you can see the planets off in the background too. It's a nice little touch. Seriously? Oh, okay, there's 2 of you. Apparently. Was there? That hit me twice. You always want to be fighting from the high ground, since the 2-handed sword that you start with can actually hit downwards a little bit. Can I make more bandages? Yes. Bandages don't heal you for a ton. They give you, I think, 3 or 4 bars of health, which is not bad, but when you've got a bunch of of course you're aggressive. Why did I think they wouldn't be? Oh yeah, these were the things that killed me last time, weren't they? Take that as I eat more bandages. You can find a lot of chests on the surface, which is always helpful, since your first weapon is obviously going to be the worst in the game, so pretty much anything you find will be an upgrade. Whoops. Oh, I came down here already. Oh, Christ. Away with you. Once I manage to get a little bit more copper ore and iron ore, because I need an anvil, I'll be able to make some armor to survive these things a little bit longer. I did not even see them there. That's like crazy nice camouflage. Luckily you guys are not assholes and you'll leave me be. A lot. Every so often I start questioning... Ow! Did not even see him. I start questioning the randomness of the world generation. I don't want to hit you. I'm sorry, pink white fluffy things. Apparently something sets me on fire. My last world had a ton of ore everywhere, and this one seems to... This one's pretty good. I'm not saying there's not ore, but the monster spawning... I feel like there's something going on with the monster spawning here, because it's a lot of monsters. I don't know if that's something new to this patch. I haven't played it before, so it's possible that's just how this build goes. See, like, why are there always so many monsters here? Ow. God. This, yeah. When you play this game, you do tend to die quite a lot, especially at night. Unfortunately, I don't want half of this video to be me just hiding inside of a house, so I'm gonna keep trying to explore. And I'll probably keep dying as a result. A lot of iron in there. Want that iron. Okay, so this weapon can't knock these things back because they're probably too high level, which does not bode well for my chance of surviving. Just gonna sit here doing this, and if you die, it's your own fault. You could leave peacefully. The important thing... Oh, crap. Go away, go away, go away. The important thing to know about the bandages in this game is that they are not instant. They give you a life regen only. So, gotta keep that in mind, that you will, ow, not be getting just fully healed as soon as you use one. So far this world is pretty hardcore, I gotta say. I think so far of all the worlds that I've started on in various patches, this one's probably the worst. It's definitely the first time that I've actually been a bit nervous during the day, just because of those stupid ass lightning shooting things. You know what, I'm gonna have to get more vines. At the rate I'm going through my healing. At least it's day again, so hopefully things won't murder me as terribly. And I got a bow now, so daytime exploration should go a little bit better. Come on. Break already. This is the first patch that fixed the birds as well. Birds used to be pretty ridiculous in the sense that they would chase you forever and would pretty much be able to do so much damage to you that you would not really have a chance of surviving. Luckily, he's kind of a cute little guy. He wants to eat my face though, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does. So, the game used to have 100 levels to it. They've since changed it to 10 levels. That's not they didn't reduce the content though, they just kind of compressed it. So the first level is now the first 10 levels of the old system, which means that you can actually fight a really large variety of unpleasant things. You gotta remember that my bow is apparently much better than my sword. Yeah, so you can fight a really large variety of monsters now in terms of difficulty. So whereas before you could be reasonably certain that a level 1 planet you could probably ignore most enemies and face roll it, now level 1 planet is a little bit more hardcore, or it can be anyway. It can still be just as easy, but it could also be the end of the first portion before you fight the first boss. So yeah. Did I? Yes, I did get meat. Good. Well, my ore. I hear some noises over there, so there's obviously going to be something to explore in a minute, which is good. It sounds electric, so it might be an Apex facility. The Apex are a race of intelligent monkeys. They are the most advanced race. This game's kind of like playing around with the kind of stereotypical perceptions of things. The robots are the least technologically advanced Middle Ages race, and monkeys are the hyper-advanced spacefaring race that creates all kinds of telekinetic laser guns and things. Really? Game? This is so evil. Those spikes will hurt. I mean, I could just put... You know what? I think I actually will. Let's just dirt across there. And across there, because... Ooh, there's a chest. I also think that that electric noise is coming from underground. Back foul hellspawn. Okay, so the bow is super awesome now. It used to be alright. Ooh, 2 chests. Damn. What did I get? 9 DPS, 2-handed crappy sword. 4 DPS. Last patch it was 5 DPS, so that's maybe why I'm feeling a little bit worse. And I'm just going to break this because there's no vendors to sell things to. I do, however, pick up most of the chests that I find just so that I don't get all excited over an empty chest, and also gives me a bit of extra storage back at my base. This also swings a little bit faster than the default weapon, which is nice. I generally tend to prefer fast swing speed over really high damage most of the time. Not so much because the faster swing speed gives you any inherent advantages, it just kind of suits my playstyle. What are you? 11 damage per second. But you're incredibly slow. You are indeed an unwanted wobbler. Give you chest. I'm not sure what this white is here. Cobblestone. Are you an ore? Whatever you are, you take it forever to mine. Diamond ore. Holy cow, that's like super late in the game to find diamonds. Something's giving off light down there. Alright, we're going exploring down, guys. Oh, snap. We have indeed found some kind of a thing. What's that? Grout. So, a lot of times these facilities are abandoned, but not all the time. I think this one in particular probably will be abandoned. These ones I've encountered some of these style before. A lot of times they're abandoned facilities that are more for kind of platforming more than they are for avoiding things. There's probably a door somewhere, but I'm gonna be honest, I generally don't use the doors for these buildings, because then you have to go through the entire platforming thing to get to the chest at the end. No. Why is there a garlic monster down there? Freaking garlic monsters. Wow. And this is how you defeat platforming in this game. Although these ones I will have to actually get rid of. Oh, actually, I could have just gone around them. Whatever. My way works too. Do not enter. There's probably nothing in here, but let's check it out anyway. I do like glass. I can make windows in my house and have a bit more light. Okay, so this does nothing. Game, you're so evil. Yeah, definite tip for you guys. Bring lots of blocks when you go exploring, because you never know when this will happen. I mean, sure, it's possible to jump these. This is like a pre-rendered... Man, there's a lot of ore above me. There's a lot of kind of rendered areas that you can kind of explore. And that will allow you to get kind of... Like, it's not designed in a way that's impossible to do. But if you bring blocks, you'll have a much better time at it. Like, theoretically, I can do this platforming jump stuff. Or I can just do this. I know, it's cheap, guys. I don't really care. Okay, well that was a bad idea, though. Oh, I'm out of that stone. What do I got instead? All kinds of stuff. Let's go with cobblestone. Ow. Ow. And that's why I'm usually cheap with these things, because screw this noise. Really hope I'm going the right way and not going deeper into the facility. I mean, I hope I am going deeper and not going to the entrance. I don't even... This is... I guess that's cobblestone. What is that? Is that diamonds again? Alright, well we gotta go try and see if those are diamonds. If they are, then something is really weird with the ore generation, or I got incredibly lucky with this planet. Because you normally don't see diamonds until, like, super later in the game. Obsidian. Steel... Oh, no, steel blocks is the thing. You really better be diamonds and not nothing, otherwise I will be incredibly frustrated game. It's gonna take me forever to mine through. Luckily your mining pick does do a 3x3 square, so you can kind of use that to mitigate the ridiculousness. Unfortunately, you can't crouch, so you gotta clear 4 high. You know what, it probably would be faster for me to just go through the thing. Let me do that. Alright, can my pickaxe reach this? No. But the matter manipulator can. Clever use of your tools is definitely the way to survive in this game. You can get by without having to do a lot of these cheap things and stuff, but first of all, you get awesome lightning things you can actually place again later to make traps for things. So why would you not? Alright, so if you are diamond, you're going to take forever to mine. Well, longer than the obsidian was taking before, anyway. I wonder how good a house of obsidian would be. Probably pretty good. Platinum ore. Yeah, okay, something's really weird with this. That's a tier 2 stone. So I definitely shouldn't be finding that here. I mean, like, you find it sometimes in chests or whatever, but you don't normally find it just sitting around on your starter planet. Oh, I didn't want to break the platform. The only problem with doing stuff like this is that you can really easily break the wrong things sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, well this will give a really good place to start out a base of operations. What did I get? Pulse jump. So now I can get some awesome tech. Tech is essentially like things like double jump, dashing, that kind of stuff. Ooh, gold. Come on, break the gold. Fine, break the steel and and then I will go up and get the gold. Worth. Oh, prevent that again. It's kind of too bad I didn't find a bed in here. I like stealing beds from places. Ow. None of that. Is there anything in there to steal? Little flowers. Nope. Isn't that where I broke in from? No, I guess it was later. Well, that's where I'm breaking out from. Did I pick up a platform? Oh god, my inventory is a mess. I'll keep the steel blocks because steel blocks. I don't know what you're from. Keep obsidian. Obsidian could be cool. Dirt blocks. Still can't believe I found diamond. What the hell? And platinum. I'm now super well off for those things. That selling price. They're 1,000 each. If only you could sell. I don't really want to keep those. Those are generally just annoying. Am I hungry? Getting there. Gonna have to make a campfire soon. Alright. Dirt block. I could actually take the time to harvest all of this stuff, but really don't wanna. I will get all the ores, however, that are right here, because this is all easy to get sand. Luckily it's not completely sandy, because sand in this game can be very dangerous if you don't mine it right or don't think about what you're doing. Once I get a better pickaxe too, this will be a lot easier. Okay, this is the sand I was talking about. That sucks. It tries to bury you all the freaking time. Some more silver? Is that silver up there too? And there? Good lord, what the heck is going on with ore generation? I mean, I ain't complaining. I can't do anything with silver for a little while anyway, so it's not that big of a deal if I find some now, but like, it's weird. Oh, this is platinum. Yeah. Either this is not a level 1 difficulty world, and it randomly spawned me on some super high level place, or something screwy. I'm gonna go with something screwy. But you know what? I likes it. Oh, man, there we go. Just digging a hole. This is silver, right. Now, I'm gonna bet that there's probably some people watching this that are super frustrated that I found all this sexy stuff. Just keep in mind, in the long run, it will just make this go faster to get out of the initial stuff and get into the more interesting parts of the world. There's more platinum. Mine all of the things. So, I know this isn't really showing it off too well, but like I said, this game does not normally feature too much mining. I mean, it does. You can still do the same type of stuff like Terraria, and make things like a elevator to get yourself down to the magma layer very quickly and that kind of thing. It's less needed because you're not intended to necessarily just go down. There's less new materials and new things as you go down, though there are some underground caverns that can be really cool with new biomes and things, but they're not like mandatory. Whereas Terraria, most of the character progression did involve having to dig down to find new biomes with new types of ore and all that kind of stuff. Woo. This is probably the entrance right here. Screw you, laser death blocks. Where does this entrance come out to? I wonder if it actually goes to somewhere. Sometimes I found these facilities have been completely buried underground, so there's actually no door, and wow, more ore. Yes, I will take a banana. Decorate my ship with that. You know what, I'm rich enough, I can ignore it. I can afford to ignore that one block there. I do, however, want to get in here. I really should try and upgrade my pick soon, because that will make this go so much faster. We're just digging a hole here, boss. Finding tons of silver. So as I mentioned, this is beta, so these kind of things are to be expected once in a while. Oh, lag is really not helping my ability to jump over these. Well, it's bound to happen sooner or later. That place is at least very close to the surface, and very close to my starting spawn point, so we can easily get back to there if we want to. But first, banana. And more lighting. That looks stupid. Give me my light back. I will put this neon light inside of my dirt hut. Why did it put sand? Alright, time to smelt everything I just got. You don't have to keep the smelting window open, at least. You can do other things while that's going on. I think I have enough. No, I don't have enough iron. Why is iron like the rarest ore? I found so much more silver than I found iron. I found more platinum than I found iron. That is just weird and doesn't make any sense. Did I get any other cool things? Yeah, that's safe. Let's just leave that there for fun times later. You might be wondering why I didn't just smelt all of those. It's partly because I can't use them right now, and I'd much rather it automatically have a spot to place those for later on. Alright, so I still need more iron. Okay, I actually gotta take these down. This lightning noise is gonna get to me super fast. Ow. Also, there's a high probability that I'll be dumb enough to do that. Did I seriously miss this iron right at the start? Yeah, there's not a ton of it at least, but it's an extra couple bars. Ow. Oh yeah, right, the hostile lightning shooting assholes. That reminds me, actually. Go put on my tech that I got. Pulse jump. Pulse jump. There we go. Now, how does one pulse jump? Cool, double jump. The only tech I've had in previous games has been the dash, which I am a big fan of. But double jump is super convenient. Okay, yeah, this weapon is considerably better than the last one. No, those are neutral. Arrows will actually fall, so be careful where you shoot. Alright, now I feel like a badass. Oh, right, I need to make food still. Well, next time. Oh, this is a crater. I just noticed that. So you see the back wall's got like a high stone kind of thing to it. That means that this is a crater. I should have put down my chests that I picked up. Gotta eat all them bandages. I'm not gonna bother making a bed since I'm fairly likely to find one at some point without having to... Ooh. Really? Are you serious, game? I have been through so many worlds and never found a single tech on multiple different versions, and this world has 2 of the same tech. Also, that lightning is still going on. I don't remember the place being this large. Oh, this is probably the entrance. Let's begin by looting everything. Bananas. They're food for Apex. Humans will humans will get sick if they eat them. I could steal some of these monkey tanks if I wanted to, but I don't really want a monkey tank on my ship. Yes. This is like my favorite bed. It heals so quickly, and there's just something comical about sleeping on a bed of torture devices. Sand, you get destroyed. Fine sand, you also get destroyed. Cobblestone, that for some reason doesn't stack with other cobblestone, gets destroyed. Gravel too. Dirt, you get destroyed. Didn't I find more iron? Yes, I did. So, this level thing here, I'm pretty sure is a reference to Portal. I don't have anything to back that up specifically, but it looks an awful lot like it. This is the same, yeah, okay, this is the same facility. copper. Is that really more iron? Okay, let's just put a torch down so I can see. Stop dying. Don't get crushed by things. God, I hate fine sand so much. You can sometimes do fun stuff with it, but mostly it's just an asshole. Ow. Okay, that's where I died before, so I'm good with not exploring the rest of this. Wow, you could make something cool happen with all that gravel. After a certain point, I'll probably start ignoring a lot of these ores, but obviously for now I'm too early in the game to be able to afford to not do everything. You guys are cool, you can stay there. More gold. Killed you first. So much coal. I should probably make some more bandages soon too. For now, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Feel the wrath of Canadian lumber. A little Unforgotten Realms right there. I need you to fall off the little dangly bit. Steak. Oops. I'm sorry, incredibly aggressive looking herbivore that breathes poison. Yeah, eating food does not give you health back. For that you do need a bed or bandages. Screw this cave. Oh yeah, double jump. I'm so not used to having this. Why are there pixels over here? Something killed something else. Well, at least I got a second pulse jump, which I can give to whoever ends up being on my server with me. Gotta get used to this double jump navigating. Oh, one of these things. These things, when you use them, can either buff you or one-shot you. They have one-shot me often enough that I now no longer even touch them to begin with, because it's not worth the risk. Not like I really lose much if I get one-shot right now, but I'd have to run all the way back, and that's boring. Oh, so many lizards. Yeah, take that. I'm gonna throw down my bed really quick here and catch some Z's. So you'll see that while this is going on, I'm getting a little health regen buff, and slowly ticks up my life. Different beds do heal at different rates. This one is pretty much like the fastest one I've seen so far. It's still not blazingly fast, but it's still much better than the not healing at all of the default. I wonder how big this world is. It's possible to start on a really small world. And if that's the case, then I will be getting back to the town. Not the town, but the shelter pretty quick. Oh, the birds that shoot lightning. Awesome. That's what I always wanted. Little cloud-looking grasshopper things are kind of cool. I don't like you. You hide so well in the dark. This is a small planet. I'm back at my start. Okay, well, I've got that facility at least, which is nice. And plenty of smelting to do now. Two types of high-tech chests. Let's throw down a chest here. And one there. And let's cook some meat, because I'm going to need to eat soon. Let's destroy those. This will be the equipment chest, so stick a pulse jump on there. Gotta make a furnace. Made a furnace, so I just gotta pick it up again. This game doesn't recognize that you've built one in the past. Hooray, furnace, yay. Now, this quest is the one that you need to be careful for. It's telling you to make a distress beacon. Don't make the distress beacon until you are really nicely geared and ready, because it will spawn a really unpleasant boss on you. This boss is pretty much capable of not one-shotting, but well, maybe one-shotting actually, but pretty close to one-shotting, if not any player that's not ready. Let's get our anvil on over here. Alright, so now we can make some weapons. That is really crappy. Iron axe? Okay, that's the weapon axe. I can't... Ooh, iron lantern. That's new. That wasn't there before. But iron hunting bow is super sexy. Let's get the iron hunting bow first. That upgraded my normal bow into the iron hunting bow, which does more damage. Let's get a copper pickaxe. Smelt some of this. Some of those glass blocks that I got, decorate this up a little. I still have a lot of glass blocks. I could actually do... Oops. I don't think I have this much glass blocks, but let's see. I totally do. I got 10 left. Can I actually do all of this? Nope. Too high. Nope, I won't have enough glass to do all of this, that's for sure. Especially since I'm already out. So, pack dirt. You will fill in the gap for now. In my now stupid looking wall. Let's see, can I make anything else cool? I don't know that icon, that's new. I think that's a recharge of my energy, I guess. So I don't have any head armor right now, so this will give me an extra 2 armor and some warmth, so let's go with that to start with. And now I have the goggles. The goggles do actually do something this time. Stupid non-stacking cobblestone. How much iron? Oh, I can make a silver pickaxe already. Why not? I have way too much silver. I could probably already make the gold pickaxe if... I just need to make the gold pickaxe. Gold pickaxe. Okay, yeah, no, I need more gold bars. Okay, good. At least I'm not that ridiculous yet. Alright, well... I think that's about all that I can really do on here for the moment. So let's go back up to the ship. Throw down my 2 swanky little chests here. There we go. And once I get a third, I can stack it up. That'd be awesome. And we'll use this to store these some seeds. You can actually do farming in this, which is kind of cool. I haven't really ever messed around with it too much, but you do have the option, which is nice. Pack dirt. Dirt can stay there. Alright. Let's fuel up the ship. I don't want to do all of it, because I will still need some. In fact, actually, let's take advantage right now. My bandages. Get an ass ton of torches. Let's see what we got here. I can go down to the planet. Let's set this as my home so that I know where to go back to. Probably should have grabbed my anvil and stuff before doing this, but whatever. It took me 1 fuel, so not like it's a big deal. I'm honestly curious to know if this is actually the loading text, the strings that it's using, or if they just put random gibberish, but it looks too, it's too, like, good looking for gibberish, I feel. Alright, so this is the planet we were actually seeing in the background before, and that little guy up there is where we were just earlier. So, let's take a look, shall we?